Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, and welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down and then the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people believe in external gods, people who smoke marijuana, people who smoke, people who drink, people who ayahuasca, people who do DMT. That's like 90% of you. Get off my channel. Alright. I don't care if I'm shadow banned, okay? Because I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, understand this. We are going to talk about a topic that most people are not talking about on the internet. And that is the reason why the courts is so biased. They tend to take the side of a woman. Alright? And I want to tell you the reason why, because I figured it out while I was in court the other day. Okay, and I was thinking, like, as illogical as that sound, I'm going to tell you where it comes from. There's a system in place, a psychological system, to where when you enter the court and you are unprepared, I would consider a minor as someone who just don't have any money, regardless of the color of your skin, right? If you're going in there and you having a court-appointed attorney, you're automatically a minor because you're not using a paid power of attorney, okay? Well, how I view this, that the judge knows that if you come in that court unprepared, he can make a decision that he will regret for the rest of his life. Okay? Hold on. And I'm continuing. And that judge finds out that you are ignorant of the courts. That judge is most likely going to cater to the woman because he knows deep down inside that you are going to learn your lesson. And though most of the systems is extortion from a man predominantly, especially those who have enough money, you have to use enough common sense and deductive reasoning that if you don't file nothing and you don't initiate shit, you are just going to be another lost cause. Okay? The courts know if enough men, they know, get sued enough, they'll stop marrying women. That is the ultimate goal. Do not be a sucker. Sucker ass simp. Okay? Most men are simps. Suckers investing in mediocre pussy. That's what it actually means. Not the terminology what the millennials use. They don't know what it really means. In the 80s, I learned that word. And I say, that's the definition of a man dealing with a woman who is not a virgin. I'm telling you guys. Now, their version of simp, they change it. I do not care. I'm telling you, from where I'm from, in the 80s, that's what that word meant. As a matter of fact, back in the 80s, they used to say that if you slept with a woman, you were technically gay because you laid up with a woman instead of getting paid. They would technically call you gay. Didn't that woman get poked already by someone? And you gonna lay with that same woman who has already been rotted or protruded out? Her pussy lip is all protruding and you gonna stick it in like a fucking Venus flytrap? You a simp, dog. Now, a trick is what they really should be saying, okay? Because that's putting a woman on a pedestal, a mediocre female on a pedestal. But the courts know that if enough men, they know, they'll stop marrying. And this is why child trafficking, this is where a lot of things happen in the court. It's of extortion. And that is because men are too ignorant. Because you know why? Single mother syndrome. And that's what they want. They want enough men who can't use enough common sense to get thrown under the bus. And they have to pay the courts and the fines and fees because you as a man didn't off that bitch. Okay? You didn't take her out. Okay? If you tell a woman, hey, you do not do this and do that, she better listen. She better listen. Without robbing you. Now, she has two options. She can leave peacefully or try to go to court. Any woman that takes you to court is the devil. I'm telling you. You better take her out. For me, my demons and angels handle all that shit, so I don't have to worry about it. But you guys, I get paid anytime I show up in court. Okay. But you guys are gonna get thrown under the bus. And that's what the courts want. They want enough of you knuckle-headed guys out there to get sued. Use your kids. Get sued because those kids aren't yours. Yeah. And you tell other men. And you guys should know better. Marriage is not important. It's not. You have a good day. All right. Marriage is only for fools. As I said before, marriage is only for if you're trying to bring a woman back into a country like I did. And I never believed in marriage. I really didn't want that. You can have a ceremony. I have ceremonies all the time. The marriage, like a big old wedding, $40,000. If you spend that much money, you're a sucker. If you spend over $100 for any kind of wedding, you a sucker. I'm like, what did you spend? You said you spent $400,000. This one basketball player, he was talking about how he was coercing his woman not to sign the prenup because he knew better. He knew. He said, you ain't taking my money, bitch. And he said, you better sign this prenup. And she thought she was messing around. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The 1-foot basketball player. He was supposed to get married to this chick. And he told her, we're going to sign this prenup before our marriage. And she was like, I don't know. See? You guys are testing those bitches because most of them are gold diggers. They want collateral damage. They don't have nothing for them. They don't have nothing to offer but they use vagina. And you guys got to stop messing with those females who are fucking use vaginas. You got to stop simping. Now, there's some trolls out there call me a simp because I'm a gamer or some shit. I don't care about them trolls. I don't pay them no mind. But laying with a woman because you can't control your seed is a very simpish mentality. Even Tyreek Nasheed does this shit. Brother Polite does this shit. Did you find out she was a fucking virgin before you stuck your dick in there? Fuck out of my face, man. You didn't even ask the question. Oh, she just got a big butt and a pretty smile. Motherfucker. Who cares how mature she is? But y'all guys are gonna keep doing it and get suckered. Now, a mature woman who laid with a man and made a mistake, unacceptable. Not in a developed country. Okay? If you don't talk to women, then you gotta charge them to the game. Like, how much money you offer me? What are you bringing to the table? And it's mainly money. It's not no body. I don't want your body. I'd rather the spat, okay? And that's the problem with a lot of you guys. You guys don't know how to fat, get that rock off, and then just go about your way. And then when you stick it in there, you're on lovey-dovey puppy dog mode. Because I never was in that mode. I don't even know how that feels. When you have a strong father figure like I did in the streets, you start to realize that the only purpose a woman have to offer is reproduction. That's it. You are not equals. The woman is supposed to add to you. Wise women agree. Knucklehead feminists disagree. It's not hard. They don't even read the Bible. The Bible clearly tells you this is the position of a woman. The Quran tells you. I'm not even religious. I'm not saying everybody's different. Now, there are occasions where there's women who are wise and they kept their virginity. And that's far and few between. They don't really exist. Those are unicorns. Mature women who actually got their shit together and they kept their virginity. Right? I know a whole lot more men who are virgins and they got their shit together. But they taking it overseas. I told them, take your money and shit overseas. I don't know why R. Kelly didn't take his money and go overseas. I didn't understand that. But that's all I really got to say about that. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Have a nice day.